for me, my 3 breakouts are Najee Harris, Terry McLaurin, and Irv Smith. And in full disclosure, before the trade, I did have Jamey Harris as the breakout candidate, but we were going to talk about him, so didn't need to bring him up again. But Najee Harris is somebody I'm very excited about. We'll take him at the end of round 1 if he's still available. Prefer to get him in early round 2, but we know the track record of Steelers running backs. I think he's going to be that next guy, working on rushing downs, working on passing downs, working at the goal line, getting everybody else water. When Mike Tomlin finds a guy, he lets them do everything for the team, and Najee Harris will be that type of running back. So the players that I struggle with are Najee Harris, Joe Mixon, and Antonio Gibson. Nick Chubb in PPR, that range of running backs. A lot of people, I think, struggle with those range of running backs of who's going to be the best of that group. To me, Najee Harris has the most upside based on the lack of competition for targets. Terry McLaurin's another guy that I like a lot going into the season. I think he's going to have a breakout season with the addition of Ryan Fitzpatrick. It's a little troubling that we haven't seen it in the preseason yet, but I don't think you should buy into the preseason more so than you should buy into what Fitzpatrick's track record has been when he leans on one of his top-tier wide receivers. No Curtis Samuel. Logan Thomas hasn't exactly been blowing the doors off with his targets in training camp. It's been a lot of Antonio Gibson. I think Terry McLaurin's going to have a big season coming up in his 3rd year. And then, Heath, you bring up Noah Fant and what his upside could be. I love Irv Smith. This is somebody that I target quite a bit on a lot of drafts. He falls because of the concern about the catches. I get it. He's in a very talented offense, or shares the field with a very talented receiving core with Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen. But I think Irv Smith can be a double-digit touchdown guy. I think there's going to be 4 tight ends that score double digits in touchdowns. Kelsey, Waller, Andrews. I think Smith is going to be that 4th guy. Very excited to wait for him, as we say, great or late. I think Irv Smith falls into that category. So let me ask you guys just to circle back on this and Najee Harris. Those group of rushers, Harris, Mixon, Gibson, Chubb. I think for you it's Mixon, for you it's Gibson leading that group.
Harris, Mixon, Gibson, Chubb. Gibson is going to be first for me in PPR.
And for you, Mixon?
Mixon.
And Harris will be last for me.
Harris is last for you.
Yeah.
Same for you?
In PPR, I've got Harris last. In non-PPR, I've actually got Harris second. I'm concerned about how much Pittsburgh's going to throw to their running backs. They were dead last at that last year.
Well, I mean, they had some pretty bad running backs to throw to. When
that's how
James
you get
Conner
around a bad offensive line, by the way.
Well, yeah. I mean, look, we saw the big play in the preseason game against the Lions, 2 catches, 53 yards. But he has that ability, and he showed you that at Alabama. So I'm excited about Harris. I know we all are, but, just in terms of, the pecking order of some of those running backs. So interesting to split them up. All right, just want more of the Fantasy Football Today podcast and nonstop year-round fantasy advice? It's simple. Hit the subscribe button and hang with us all throughout the year.